Hello friends, welcome to week 10 of our Sabbath School Nugget. This week we will take a closer look at the major events like the second coming, judgment, and the final crisis. Our memory verse comes from a very familiar passage of scripture, Matthew chapter 24 verse 44. Therefore, you also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. Revelation chapter 6 describes some of the final moment of this earth history, when the heaven rolls back and the glory of the Lamb's return fills the sky. The lost know what is happening. They aren't asking, well, what is this? They cry out to the mountains, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. They recognize Jesus, the Lamb. They understand it's great day of his wrath. They even know that their own desperate situation by asking who is able to stand. This tells us something important. Being lost at the end won't be because people didn't have access to information. The gospel will have gone out. The warning will have sounded. They will have known. Their tragedy isn't ignorance, it's turning away from the truth they have heard. A choice not to believe, not to obey, not to stand with the Lamb. Jesus himself drew a powerful parallel in Matthew 24, pointing us back to Noah. Imagine those days. For 120 years, Noah preached. Flood was coming. He wasn't just talking, he was building. The evidence of his conviction, the ark, stood as a massive wooden sermon. Yet people carried on. They ate, drank, married, lived life as usual, dismissing the warning. They weren't caught by surprise because they hadn't been told. They were caught because they didn't believe. As time goes on, the scoffers Peter warned about grow louder, both outside and sometimes even within our own heart. Where is the promise of his coming? Everything just keep going as it always has. Each passing year can make the second coming less imminent and more abstract. But here is a perspective to hold on to. For any one of us, life is fleeting. Whether Christ returns in our lifetime, we rest in peace. Our very next conscious moment will be facing eternity and seeing him. From that personal standpoint, his coming is never more than a heartbeat away. The real question isn't when he will come, but are we ready? Are we living in a way that when we see him, we won't cry for the mountains to hide us, but cry out in joy? This is our God. We have waited for so long. Come down and save us. Let us not be caught unaware. Let us live every day with our eyes fixed on Jesus, ready, waiting for his glorious return. And that is the nugget. Thank you for studying. Janice is back tomorrow with lesson 10 from Monday to Friday, and we will see you tomorrow.